Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Esther the Greek, and today we are continuing Zeroescape 999. I'm not gonna say the full name every time. Well, last time we continued our investigation on the new areas, and so far we have found these plates and the curtain. Now, I don't know if something will happen if we put the curtain on. Well, I'm gonna try it out anyway and see what happens. Let's see. Alright. Is anything happening? Let's start spreading the curtains. There's a hole. Wow, that's a pretty obvious peephole. Somebody's really dedicated. Well, with a hole this big, you gotta wonder if maybe they wanted to be caught. So you're saying maybe they weren't getting spied on, was into that shit? Maybe they were into, like, those home invasion fantasies? What is going on? I agree with Lotus here. Asante definitely seems like an idiot, but... So it was pointless? There was nothing to this one? Okay. That's disappointing. Can I look at the painting and maybe put the... Yeah, put the tiles in? I mean, the pattern does look kind of the same, doesn't it? He's right. I think so too. But if that is the case, you're going to need to collect all three of these tiles, right? Don't you think we should collect one of them before you start putting them in? Alright, fine, Lotus. Way to ruin the fun. Question is, where is the last one? I don't think there's anything else we haven't searched on this area. So... any chances over here? Nah. I assume that maybe when we open the curtain, we're gonna find the thing. Okay. It's a single tile. Okay. All right. From here, I can see what tile it is. Looks like it's 5th from the top and 3rd from the right. 5th from the top and 3rd from the right, so this one. And white tile from... Okay, oh, you can just see it. Let's have a closer look, shall we? Nothing strange here. Nope, the thing's not budging. Well then, that means... What does that mean? What does that mean? What? It's too early in the morning for me to figure out what that means. If I'm gonna fill the empty space on the frame, I need it. Okay. Alright, maybe I have to go back and find the other one. What's up? You going back already? Well, I can't just leave June there by herself. What, do you think you're her knight or her protector or something? Oh, you think you're... Okay. You're creeping me out. Whatever, man. I'm going. Alright, maybe we can, at least we can see which pieces we got. Okay, we definitely have this one. The far, I guess the top right, or top left, sorry. Oh, the top right, okay, so we're missing this piece. And let's see if that's like, oh, there we go. Here it is. Yes, this one's loose. I think I can get out of this with my nails, and yes. Alright. That was... Oh, if we look... Oh, okay, no. I was gonna say, if it's the same, maybe I could have figured it out. But it doesn't seem like that's the case. I guess I just got very lucky. No! God damn it, go back. Back, I tell you. Alright. I'm gonna go check up on them. Alright, well, it didn't seem like she cared much. Alright, let's put this one here. So I guess I'm supposed to put tiles in the empty spaces. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Ah, okay, so we're doing this. Bam. And bam. That was pretty easy. Yes, I did it. There, picture complete. And there goes the frame. What's this? A key? What do you mean, what's this? Pretty obvious, isn't it? It's a hole in the wall. Like a hidden safe or something, you know? Anyway, let's take a look. I think there's something inside. It looks like a key. Morse key. Oh, we found the exit door. The exit key. Nice. Alright.
What's the deal with this picture anyway?
It's the devil that's sucking the soul of people.
I
Or was it an alien? I forgot.
think I've seen this picture before.
You have?
Where?
In a book.
In a book.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a rather interesting theory.
What?
I saw this picture in his book.
What's this interesting theory?
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic
I got no
resonance.
clue what these words mean.
Man, I can't deal with this. Just
It's way too early in the
is
morning.
giving me a headache.
It's not a difficult concept to grasp. In
Sure.
essence, he states that the shape of living organisms and their behavioral patterns are transmitted through a field not visible to the eye.
What part of that
Yeah, I
isn't
agree.
difficult, exactly?
It's like 10 a.m. I woke up like half an hour ago. I wanted to sit down and record though, because it's for my very few days and I have a lot of free time.
Telepathy?
Sunday!
Yes, telepathy. Well, perhaps not exactly telepathy, but it's close enough for a simple approximation.
Are you serious? Telepathy? Who do you think we are? Kids
Brother,
from the
you are
70s?
afraid of a clover.
I can't believe someone would actually do serious research on something
Do you
like
hear
that.
yourself? I can't take Sunday serious after what happened last episode.
Yes, I agree. I read the book, but I can hardly say I understand.
So if you didn't understand the book, why are you saying that it's not that difficult to understand? Like what? You didn't understand it either.
I'm in no position to defend or condemn anything it
Okay.
said. It was probably just someone latching onto a statistical outlier from some study and turning it into a ridiculous
Alright.
theory. There's no scientific merit to any of it.
So what's the point?
But even so, Anyway, I saw a picture like that in his book.
Alright.
Hey, what do you think this picture looks like?
What do you mean? Isn't it just like abstract
It's the
or
alien.
something like that?
From
It's
the
just
movies.
black and white scribbles. There's no meaning there.
What about you, Junpei? Does it look like anything to you?
I
Are you gonna say what June told you? Fania Rimpa? What the fuck is that? Okay, man's face. Does it look like a man's face? No. Nothing looks like. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like, I don't see the man's face. I don't see the butterfly. I don't see the koi. I don't see the dog either. The fuck. Small boat. I guess I could see the dog a little bit. If that's like the nose, and that's the eye, and that's the other eye, that's just like a black patch. And it's like the ear, maybe. What's that? I want to click that one because I don't know what it is.
Funya Rimpa. See? I mean, this totally looks like
What is that?
here and here.
What the hell is a Funya Rimpa?
What do you mean? What the hell is
What
a
is
Funya
that? I don't know either. That's why I picked it.
You mean you don't know?
How the hell would I know?
How could you not know? That's practically blasphemous. Oh,
I think he's
say
trolling right
you're
now.
sorry. Apologize to the Funya Rimpa. Goodness, you are such a rude woman.
Junpei, are you just screwing around? Forget it. I'm just gonna tell you.
Oh, I was right. I didn't see the dog. Okay.
See? Like this.
Oh wow, that's not what I saw.
So
But I do see it now,
now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't.
brother.
see
I got the dog right.
A
Just
TV
not the
show from
correct
Great Britain did an
image.
experiment once. They took two similar
Okay.
pictures. Both of them were difficult to identify
Okay.
initially. But once you figured out the answer, you couldn't see it as anything
True, I can still see the
else.
dog there. That is
These
true.
two pictures. The first was a woman wearing a hat. The other one, well, to
It was
make
a dog.
easier, let's just say it was this picture of a dog.
All right, so you
So,
said to make it
their
easier, so it
experiment.
wasn't that.
First, they sent the picture to other parts of the world, outside the reach of British airwaves.
I don't
To
know
Ireland,
why we're
the
focusing
US,
so much on this
Africa,
one though.
Europe, etc.
That's one thing I have noticed about this game. They focus on some stuff that I'm like, why is that important?
Then,
Like, we have
in
the
each
key to
country,
get out.
They gathered a number of test subjects, roughly 1,000 people. They were shown the two pictures and asked, "What does this picture
Looks
look
like
like to you?"
my dead dog. You're
The
right.
results weren't really interesting on their own. 9.2%
Where's the hat?
saw the lady in the lady picture. 3.9% saw the dog in the dog picture. Then,
I didn't see
2
the
days later,
one.
they aired a new program on their show. During the 30-minute show, they broadcast the dog picture and its solution.
Okay.
The audience was estimated to be 200,000 people. After the broadcast, it was a safe bet that the number of people who knew the solution to the dog picture was at least that many. After another 2 days passed, they gathered more.
I'm still confused as to why that is. I guess
outside the reach of British
it has to be some kind of
This time,
used to this
they only found a
information
sample of
later on.
850 people. Naturally, none of them had participated in the first test. They were, however, given the same tests and the same
Alright.
2 pictures. The results were startling. 10% of the people saw the lady in the lady picture. The previous test sat at a 9.2% success.
Okay, so it's just
Not much of a change.
bit
statistically.
improved.
The dog picture, however, produced a very different result. The percentage of people able to successfully find the
Did it
dog,
improve or?
it went from
Oh, okay.
3.9%
Doubled,
to
essentially.
6.8%. So do you understand? Do you realize the significance of this experiment?
No.
There was no way the second group could have seen the picture. They lived far away from Britain and couldn't have seen it.
This experiment is ass. You're telling me that? Oh, because they aired it for 2,000 people, now the other random people could see it? That's such a random ass experiment. No, what? It's just that maybe the people that you experimented on the first time just couldn't see it, but these people could. It's like people aren't the same. That's crazy.
But even so, it was only the success rate for the dog picture that went up.
Well, the other picture also went up a little bit.
Why? How did that happen? What does it mean?
Oh, wait, does this have something to do with that field? Or whatever it was that we were
This
talking
experiment
about
is
earlier?
ass. I'm sorry.
A field not visible to the
Yeah,
eye.
we're communicating. We are connected with the paths. Attack on Titan reference.
So, if more people know the answer, then that information will pass
That's
through
so
the field.
random. I don't believe this. I don't believe that to be true.
Psych! I was just kidding. You really shouldn't take
I'm not laughing, Lotus. I'm not laughing. You wasted so much time for this shit.
Well, I mean, the things I just told you about are true. They really did
Oh
happen.
wow, amazing.
But the results of that experiment really aren't anything to go by. They could have easily falsified.
Yeah, or it could just, I don't know, happen to be more perceptive people the first time or the second time around.
In the end, I'm sure they
Shocking.
were just in it for the ratings. They are a TV station after all.
Lotus.
Right.
Oh my god, Sander believed it.
Man, I gotta admit, I had me there for
Bro,
a
it's
minute.
fucking stupid.
I really thought you were serious.
Yeah, and I was like, why is she so serious about that stuff?
Of course not. We've got the key.
Well, yeah,
Let's get
okay, we could have done that like 10 minutes ago.
Word.
I don't know why we're sitting here.
A field not visible to the naked eye. Morphogenetic field.
Alright, I guess they might be useful after all. Alright, let's go to the hallway. I'll look at June, you guys head to the door. Okay. Roger that. Let's go. Yes, it unlocked. Good job, Jumpy. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Where's June? Oh, there you go. Come on, Jumpy, let's go. Alright, let's go. And we are out. Room, or is it gonna be like escape or whatever? I forgot what it says. Yeah, you found it. Oh. I thought it said exit found, but okay. You found it.
Ah, another hallway.
Looks like elevators again. Open up!
Come on.
Let me in!
open.
Let me in!
It's not going to open because you rattled it.
What if you breaks it? Can you not
Damn
see
it.
from there?
Look over here!
Oh?
Elevators. And
Are
the
green.
buttons,
Never
of course
mind.
they
I
don't
guess it's
work.
just green.
The power must be out here too, just like by the
Which is weird, because
staircase.
there's like power everywhere else.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't
Alright,
have
it
any
looks like
choice.
the most basic ass door out there.
Yeah.
And
Sure
the opening
does.
is like dead people inside.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
And it's a kitchen.
Oh. So
Do we
it's a
have any
kitchen.
food? Doesn't seem like it.
What were you expecting?
Isn't it obvious?
No.
The exit. I was hoping this would be the
Do
way
you
out
see
of
the
it.
9 on the door? Because I sure did.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Santa is very stupid. I'm sorry.
If we can just get
Oh,
through
it's not
this
the card
door,
reader.
We should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
But don't we need a key for that? Sorry,
Good.
I guess I wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
Oh,
Hey.
that's way zoomed in.
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I
Sorry, I
found
had
this a little
information this
while
whole
ago.
time.
It's a map of the B deck.
Let me
Mr.
see.
Ribbit! Girl!
I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure
We're
out?
on a boat.
This is
Imagine.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there...
I don't
it'll be
know
on
what
the
you're
other side
showing.
of the
You're
grate.
not showing me something on the map. Oh, okay, there we go.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go.
Thanks.
My eye is actually hurting. What the fuck? Ouch.
There's a card reader on the right side of the door.
Okay.
And that means the key card is
Exactly.
somewhere in
Let's
here,
go find it.
Right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for
Okay.
clues.
Alright. Wow, another room right away. I think we're gonna be having like less rooms to search, but I guess not. Listen, I'll gladly take escape room like games. As I told you before, I do enjoy escape rooms. Alright. Let's look at the plates. My plates look pretty expensive. Look expensive? I don't know. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well, excuse me, princess. Alright, that's cool. A voucher. It says appetizer 9, mid dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Is it not gonna be something we're gonna have to keep? What is this? Oh, okay. I thought we could touch that thing over there, but I guess not. Something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? I'm assuming it's 9. 1, 2, 3. There's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle is super deeper plate. There are soup plates. They're made that way so that the soup doesn't spill. Oh, wait a minute. Do they have like numbers on the back? Maybe we can look at that. Because it gave us an order, didn't it? Hold on. A voucher says appetizer 9, mid dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. There's 9 plates for appetizers. There's 10 10 of them. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. Okay. How can you tell that? Alright, so we look at the F one from there. So that would be like what number? Number 6. I feel sorry for June. Why the hell you bring up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle. Alright. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's like I need to know this crap. Jeez. So we need the 9th plate from here, the 1st from here, the 6th from here, and the 10th from here? I guess? That's the exit. There's a big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Okay. We got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful in other words. It's a colander. Hey, Santa. Could you open that door, please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess we're getting too... Oh. You better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door opened. Alright, they're having fun. Bonding time. It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. Are we not gonna... Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, we saw the plates. Are we not gonna talk about it? This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It is appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizers, 16 meat, 10 soup, and 15 seafood. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here. Yeah, is... What the fuck is this? Okay. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalent of for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 11, C equals 12, D equals 13, E equals 14, F equals 15. And 10 equals 16. The 10 becomes 16 base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal number system after 9. So we want 10 soup dishes, right? It's 9 appetizers, 10 soup dishes. What was the other one? The meat was F. So 15. And... Oh no, the seafood was 15. Oh god, I forgot it. Okay. And so, okay, hold on. I think I get it. Can I see it again? Nine plus FB in base 10. If not, 24, right? Hold on, what did I say? Can I not go back and see? Okay. Ah, stupid. Can I see the voucher again? I guess not. Alright. Wow, this spot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this spot would be really yummy. Spent half with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Junpei. Not the time. Not the time for dreams like that. Oh, nothing. We don't really need water, so we should be moving now. Oh, should be moving on, sorry. Well, this thing's not working. There's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. It's locked, it seems. Yep, it doesn't work. I can move the doorknob. Alright. Maybe this one opens though. Cheese! The shelf has a white cloth on it. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. Alright. What's that? Wooden box on the second row, okay. Ah, a rusted knife. Oh,
Rusty knife?
okay.
I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless,
Oh.
pointless.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
any
it was.
particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Like a child. Oh, this
no reason,
word!
really. I was just thinking about futility.
Okay.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
Oh, we're still on that one. Yeah, I forgot. The Titanic replica?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was
June,
predicted?
how deep are you into the conspiracy theories? No, I haven't.
No, I haven't. What is it?
In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic
Was it even
sank,
created back then?
a novel was published.
Okay.
It was called Futility.
Oh, so that's why you were like thinking of that. We think of the book, not the word itself.
It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson.
Is that an actual book now, or is it just like conspiracy theories? I kind of want to look it up, actually. Hold on. Let me actually look it up. Hold on. Futility. Not meaning, futility. Book. By Morgan Robertson. Brother, the book is called Futility or the Wreck of the Titan. What? Huh? Okay. Interesting. That's something I didn't know. You learn something new every day.
Colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it.
What else was it?
It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats.
Alright, calm down.
Even the location of the accident itself, and the cause, and the location of the damage.
I don't think it was that specific.
Everything matches the Titanic almost
Almost.
exactly. It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank.
That's crazy. This reminds me of this like theories like, oh, you know, you met this person, this happened, but you know what? This person had died 14 years ago. Oh.
But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the
It was
sinking
the
of
novelist
Titanic.
himself.
There were two other similar stories written by a man named William.
So one guy wrote
Thomas
two
Stead.
similar stories, really?
Both of them before
Was he not
the
bored of the
accident.
first time? I was like, let's do it again.
One in 1886 and one in 1892.
Alright.
Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the
It's almost as if they
Titanic
just predicted
disaster.
that the humanity would do something that would be stupid enough. I guess not stupid enough, but they would do something that would happen. It's like, oh, they wrote this book about a plane crash, and then a plane crashed. Ooh, yeah, I get it.
In one,
I get it.
two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship.
Alright, the
collided
first
with
one
an
doesn't even matter.
iceberg
Two ships
and
collided,
sank.
that's not what happens.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
it
he
seems a
does,
little
but I don't
weird,
think he's
but
like...
I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you.
You are a non-believer. We're done.
But what if Stead had some sort of special
So what, he did this on purpose? I'm gonna cause you to hit the iceberg so I can make my book famous.
To be more
Imagine.
specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic
What?
writing?
What? Automatic
What does that mean?
writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
That's it? Okay.
Yes,
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
but Jumpy, you said you believe
Oh,
in curses.
no.
Come on, that's totally
Don't,
different.
Jumpy, you were in, my boy.
Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load.
You could have worded it better. I feel like you could have just said it a bit better, you know. Is here into this? Don't be like, oh, this is bullshit. You could have just said it or something else like, oh, you know, I don't think that's true, you know.
These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet.
Well, that's what predict means.
So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the
Oh,
hell
that's
possessed
a good
him
point.
so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
What? So what, he was causing people to... What?
What are you
Oh my God.
smoking?
Jumpy, that's not the way to go, brother. No, no. You are doing so good. You are there.
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic.
He was?
He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened.
Are we sure about this?
Well, why don't we talk
Exactly,
about
not the
this some other
time to be discussing this, when you have like a time limit to die.
But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Agreed. I don't know if it's the model, but it looks like you can break that shit. It has this like line over there. If we're going to cut anything, we probably have to sharpen the knife. Yeah, I guess that line is just... It's a bad texturing. I don't know. Cheese. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. Drew and I need to look behind you. Alright. Bottle of oil. Can we combine it with a knife? Make it oily. Gouda cheese. Very good. So we can eat this? Most likely. I mean, it's good to know that we have options, you know? There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rest, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Yeah, that would be a killer smell. Killer smell. Oh, there's more. Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh. An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. Okay, here's the thing. If I could go back to see the fucking voucher code, maybe I think that's where it goes. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Yeah, I have to open the lock, brother. Is there anything else I could... There's a pot on top of the stove. If there are some ingredients around here, I could cook us something up for us. Lotus, you can actually cook? Yeah, like, why are you shocked, brother? You better believe I know how to boil hot water and put it in my instant noodles. Oh. Okay. That's actually sad. That is sad. That's all you can do? Instant noodles and boiled eggs? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Why so serious? Alright, is there anything... Okay, that's where we came from, okay. Might as well be locked for all the good going bag out there be. Oh, there's more. Oh. Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board with somewhere. Can we open it? Okay, alright. I was like, can we not open this, guys? I guess. Okay, they're all stuck. Can I leave? Alright, thank you. Let's see. Plates. Sink. My bad. There's a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. What's this? A whetstone. Now we can combine it with a knife. Maybe use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. Nice. Hey! Yeah, it's just bad texture. I don't know why else it's just like black line over there. You see it? Anyway, it's fine. Alright, we got the knife at least. Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Alright, maybe the pot's there? No? Already saw this. There's nothing inside of it. Damn it, there's nothing in here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. Listen lady, I did you a favor. I know you just pissed and moaned because I did it for you. Oh my, I don't recall asking you to do anything. Excuse me, what? Does it feel colder in here? The rolling pin? No? Alright, I guess... Can we like maybe unscrew this shit? Where is it? With a knife? Arrested the bolt. Still won't open until we can do something about this bolt. Oh, we got the oil! Let's go! Won't budge. Of course! Maybe if I put some oil in it. Hey! Okay. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Well, I mean, you told me, but whoa!
Oh, it's
okay,
cold
it's
in
the
here.
fridge.
What is this place? Are you blind?
No, I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid, brother.
It's a
Oh.
freezer.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, no
That's
shit, you're
way
barely
too
wearing
cold
any
for me.
clothes.
I'll freeze solid.
Just
in
stay outside.
seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the
Yeah,
rest.
I
to you.
wasn't gonna ask you to stay.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You
Yeah,
should
but
stay
just
outside. We got
From the
this.
more well-dressed people here.
No,
I think
I'm fine.
I think Santa and Lois can stay outside.
My fever's gone now.
But
Oh.
Huh?
Oh. 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 Well, we're fucked.
no. Why did
Well,
it
thank you,
suddenly
Lois.
close? Ah, the knob's frozen.
But why?
It looks like the pipe next
How?
to it broke, and
Hey, Lotus, you're out there, right?
Like,
Open
no,
the door.
no can do, guys. Sorry.
What do you want?
Open
What's
the door.
going on?
The door won't open. Try opening it from that side, please.
Oh, fine. If you say so. Hold on.
She dies. Dun.
It's no use.
Lotus,
You
you're
won't budge.
useless.
You've got more people in there.
Thanks,
You'll
bro.
Figure it out.
Thanks, bro. Like, I can't do anything, guys. Good luck freezing.
Oh,
God damn it.
anyway, let's
Yeah,
find a way
more
out.
escape room with a freezer.
If we don't get moving, we're gonna be
Alright.
permanent residents.
two heads are better
Three.
than none. I'm sure we'll.
Three, there's
we'll
the third
figure
person here.
something out.
Yeah,
Alright.
right. Well, let's just take a good look around.
There has to be something we can use here.
Right.
There's a hatch. Sturdy rope. That looks like it's fucking frozen. My god, it's definitely 2009. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out, Jumpy? Can we take them out or... Oh, water bowl. Okay. Alright. There's some frozen meat up there. Looks like pork. Huh? What's this? It looks like a tag or something. Chunk of pork. Can I take that? Is that... Can I take the tag? No? Okay. Alright, let's check this out. What is this? Dry... What? What's this? I didn't see it.
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get
Oh.
out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it
Okay.
becomes a solid.
I had no clue about
I
this.
know that.
Despite my looks, I am the clean.
The clean.
The queen of random
Clean it
knowledge.
is.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
Okay.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, that's right.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys.
Yeah, Santa doesn't have the layers that you guys are wearing here. He's got actually freeze first.
I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
What? He went out of the freezer now.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high
How can we
enough
do that?
pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure.
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees
Alright,
and
I'm
212
trying to
degrees.
absorb information here.
So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32
Okay.
degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96
I feel like we got a lot of random knowledge here.
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Haha. Get it? Because it has 9 on it.
Ice.
No ready games.
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction
Alright.
author. But recently, scientists
You know what's
have
funny? This came out
discovered that
in
such a
2009.
substance actually exists.
Was that intentional? Did they plan for it?
Wait, hold
They
on.
was like, you know what? No ready game. Only 9. Oh my god, did it come out in like September as well? September 9th.
So is this thing called Ice 9?
Imagine
Or is it water?
September 9th, 2009. That would be the best release out there, in my opinion.
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees,
Alright.
it'll be liquid. If
I guess I
it's
should
under
just
that, it'll
get out when I have the chance.
So you could think of it as a
It's my
polymorph
fault
of
for not
H2O.
leaving.
Here, think of it like diamonds and
Alright.
graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yeah, okay.
Yep. Have you heard the story about the crystallization
No.
of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They
Okay.
did all sorts of things to it.
I'm sorry I'm not
Whatever
saying
they
too
did,
much of this episode. It's
never
just a lot of
crystallized.
random information that, like, I don't know how to react to that, you know?
However,
It's just a
one
lot of
day in
info. I had the fucking
1920,
telepathy dog picture, and we had the whole... the book and the ghost and shit. Now we have this.
some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized.
It's always
during the
about the
trip.
British. The British.
Scientists around the world wanted to research
I heard
this
that.
new crystallized form of glycerin and asked
Give me
for
your seeds.
Oh, a seed is a sample of the original
enough.
crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further
Seed crystal sounds like
crystallization
something
of
you get in a
glycerin
game.
would
I don't know
be
why.
easy. However, something very strange
Okay.
happened. Not only did the glycerin
What does that say?
encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly
Damn.
sealed.
It's like telepathy.
And it didn't end there. After
I'm
that
sorry.
day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled,
Random.
it refused to crystallize.
I don't even know
once
if that's
the
actually true, if
crystallization
it's
had
just
begun,
pulling shit out of their ass.
it was almost like
A
how do I
curse.
put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was
Via
communicating.
telepathy.
Communicating in some way.
The
that we can't
morphic
sense.
waves.
And now it's happening everywhere.
Was kind of annoyed. That's just really impressed.
Wow. That's
Let's
pretty
have
interesting.
Jumpy try to
But,
at least
uh,
get lucky here, alright?
What does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were cooked.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick.
Hey, you're the one that's gonna die first, Santa. Calm down.
Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but I can't be screwing around anymore. So seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in ice.
Neither did he. I don't think.
I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Alright. We got the dry ice. There's water dripping from this pipe. It looks like that when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. This water actually seems almost warm. If I put the ice? Hey, Jumpy, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah? There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put this stuff in a sealed container together? Oh, we have to combine. No, we don't have to combine. Alright, let's just take the water bottle and get the pipe. Or not. Yeah, try that. Oh. Ah, we got the knife. We got combine. I'm gonna go crazy right now. What? I guess the guy said if need to crush the ice. How do you crush the ice? And to crush dry ice if I want to get in the ball. Okay, with what? Am I missing something? Oh, it's a frozen chicken. Guess there was still something we didn't take. Is there anything else here? No? Maybe I can combine it with the chicken? I don't fucking know. Oh! Damn. I guess I need to use the chicken to get it out. Alright. I don't know why I had to use the chicken specifically. Alright. Nice. Okay. Let's go back here and... yeah, we have to use the rope. Can we combine it? And let's just tie a rope on here. Alright. Bam.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and
Yep.
make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob.
Hey, Lotus. Come here for a second.
That's set.
Imagine.
So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already
Oh.
about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock.
Small rock.
A small rock. All right, this ought to do the
Ice?
trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
All right, guys, stand back. Actually, we should
Where?
probably hide somewhere.
On
Where
the hatch?
exactly do you expect us to hide, Gene?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there.
Oh, alright.
Come on, get inside, quick.
Okay, I was right.
All
The
right,
hatch.
Here I go.
Let's go. 2.
3,
What?
4,
The fuck?
5.
You're counting the wrong way.
What?
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude.
That was bad. That
I'll
was
this time.
really. That was
You
so
guys ready?
cold.
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just
Sounds like, please. Throw
All
it.
right, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy, the ice on the door. Is it gone?
What's she yelling?
Come on.
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes. All right. Let's see if it opens.
We're out.
Hooray! We're out.
It's like, move, woman. Get me that fucking.
Oh, God damn it!
Well, you stupid, bro.
Well, you did just grab.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
grill. What did you think would happen? Hey,
Oh.
where's Lotus?
She not here?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
What
Was she
were
sleeping?
you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die.
Oh yeah, well
Oh,
that's
yeah?
that's on you guys, on me. Ooh, we've been recording for a while. Okay, you know what? I think that's gonna be the end of today's episode. Pretty big. I didn't want to stop it at the freezer because we had some time, but I guess the freezer took longer than I expected. But I guess that's gonna be the end of the episode for today. We're gonna continue this room the next time. But until then, thank you for watching. Do take care, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.